These folks have taken their commitments seriously and are in fact producing real results that will make an impact on New Orleans for generations to come. Shawn Scott, coach of the A.L. Davis Panthers football team in Domisheka. Hankton, wife of Coach Scott, profiled in the NOLA.com Children of Central City series. I turn the floor over to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you.
First, I'd like to start off with trauma. Like, I was a kid of trauma. Like, I lost my brother. I lost my friends. I lost my cousin, all to gun violence. And that played a big part in my life. Like, I really was scared to go to school. I ain't go to funerals of anything because I was scared. I really was afraid. So I just grew up in the streets of Central City, couldn't play football because she ain't had no money. And every park I went to had a budget. And my mama had 6 kids. She was struggling. We stayed in a Magnolia housing development. And we ain't really had anything. So we struggled for all my life. So trauma, I try to stop it because I got kids now. I have like 5 kids, and all of them over the age of 5. I still got like 2 babies though. They still coach with me though. So and it's like, when I see kids come to the park, I see pain. I see hurt. I don't see the love. Cause I ain't had love. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like, my mama was on drugs. So I basically, me and my brother, we grew up on our own. Like, she wasn't there, but she was there. Like, she ain't put it before me, but she ain't had much to give me. So I learned in the streets. I ain't never been to jail. I ain't did nothing bad in the streets. I just stayed in the streets. Like, I couldn't get a better opportunity from any grown up around me. Cause everybody around me selling drugs, they was in jail. So I was basically stuck until the storm came. And when the storm came, that like lift a burden over my family. So to say that, like, I know what trauma is. I've been through trauma. So that's why I started this coaching and gave kids an opportunity to come and share and me give love back to them, because I know in the streets ain't no love. So I give them it's basically like I'm the guardian for them few hours they with me or the few days I'm with them. Cause I'm here to give kids what I ain't had. Love, better opportunity. Anything they need, they come spend a night by my house. I'm a chef, I cook. I'm just giving it all to them because I know what it's like to go without. So I'm trying to share, trying to give what I learned to much as kids as possible. And as far as the coaching thing go, yeah, I started that with nothing. I just told everybody they ain't gotta pay for nothing. They could just come join the park, and I just get it. I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I'm just gonna make that sacrifice. And I guarantee you, when it's time to play, I will have everything they need: mouthpieces, chin straps, cleats, whatever it is. I'm gonna get it for them. And my wife, she plays a big part, because I used to take her family to auto checks and go get everything I need for the team, and she ain't complain, and she ain't fuss at me, and she ain't say, well, Shawn, you need to stop doing this. We got bills to pay. She ain't say none of that, because she got a good heart like me. And that's why we together. And I love you, Fat.
Good morning.
No better intro than that, right?
My name is Domisheka Hankton, and I'm just so honored and blessed to be standing here, because I would have never thought by what my last name was, I'll be sitting here. And I'm going to talk about a little bit of trauma, because I have an 11-year-old, and he went through it. And I know how it is when you don't talk to kids, they act out. So meaning my son, we don't watch the news, we don't read newspapers. So kids at school and teachers was talking about stuff was going on with our family, and they heard it, my son. And so he was reacting. So every time he would ask me like, Mom, what's going on about this and that? And I always hid it from him because I was like, you too young to understand what's going on. And that hurted my son. By me not explaining what was going on, other people was telling him and teasing him and bullying him about it. It hurted him. And so he had a big old fight at school. So the school called me and was like, Miss Hankton, you need to come now. So my son was like reacting and wasn't himself because of what people was coming back and telling him. And it hurted him. And it hurted me. And when a teacher tell your child that they wouldn't be nothing and they wouldn't amount to nothing, and they gonna be like their family, and he gonna be in prison. And so I told my husband, we gonna make a sacrifice. My son played football, he played basketball, he played soccer. I want him to have a better opportunity. And so this is what the Poke is all about. We trying to get tutors out to tutor our children every Friday. Like if teachers could just come and volunteer. Because
speech classes,
children don't have this opportunity. And every park you go to dealing with noise, you have to pay. Parents can't afford it. So, I mean, you have a budget for $150. Parents can't afford it when they're paying bills and doing this and doing that.
So like, their kids be having to drop out.
They drop out. And so they see their cousins standing on the corner selling drugs, or they see their families having guns in their hand. So that's what they turn into thinking.
Cycle.
That's going to better them, but that's really hurting them. So we are trying to find ways that we could help these kids. And it starts at home. Children are picking things up at home. They turning it over to school, and so at the end of the day, the park are getting the last resorts. So we need to find a way where we can help these kids, because we are losing our kids, and they starting off at 3, 4 years old. We losing them, and we shouldn't have to lose little kids. We need to step up as a community. Like me, my husband, we work so hard. I mean, I don't have a job, so all I do is recruit kids every day. I don't care if you 4 years old. If you want to play football, just come practice with them.
Come out.
So it's like to help. And we're trying to get our parents involved, because when parents are free, they feel like they're not obligated to nothing. They feel like, okay, it's free. My son there, that's their time, whatever. I don't have to be there. So we're trying to get our parents involved, but it's hard. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's hard. I got 4 other coaches. He have 4 other coaches. We trying to work with these kids because it's very hard. And we have difficulty parents, but I pray and I believe God is going to make a way. The football team don't have nothing. We played last year with jerseys from 1987, and it was Harrell jerseys. But we did it. Our team ain't complained, we did it. My husband told them, I promise, if I have to take all my checks, y'all gonna have some new uniforms. So that's what we working on. They don't have hammers, they don't have mouthpieces, they don't have nothing, but this is what we are doing. We striving to make this community better. And if we have y'all to help us and work with us, I mean, money, we do need money, but if y'all could just come out in time. One thing about children, they love time. If they see that child, just come out to the park. We out there every single day. Just come, let them talk to different people. Let them see that people care and love for them. Then we could help them. We really could. So thank y'all. I'm so happy that we are here.